Hello, it's Elena Gordon, broker of record of REMAX Gordon Group Realty, and today is January 8, 2025 already. Toronto Real Estate Board uploaded their stats already, and let's just see where it is taking us. We start from the economic indicators. Real GDP growth is down, it's 1%. Toronto employment growth is up, it's 2.2%. Yep, this was right. Toronto unemployment rate is up. The inflation rate in November 2024 was down, it's 1.9%. Bank of Canada overnight rate in December 2024 was 3.3%, but actually it's 3.25%. And prime rate in the major banks are 5.5. Next, total residential transactions. And in December 2024, we sold 1.8% less than in December 2023. You will ask why? Because we had a very good cuts for the central bank rate, right? And I will explain it. It's because December was more traditional, and the biggest amount of sales we got in October, we sold 44.4% more than a year ago, and November was really good month. We sold 40% more than November a year ago. I think the most motivated buyers who was sitting and waiting for the good news and they wanted to buy on a good price, they made their deals in October and November. In December, we had little slow activity compared to a year ago. And a year ago in 2023, we were expecting a better market. It was a better month. Now, next will be average selling price. Average selling price went down 1.6% December 2024 compared to December the year ago. And this is usually with performance of the real estate market. So we sold less, we had less demand. That's why the price didn't go up yet. If we look at the seasonal adjustment, December compared to November, the price changed just 0.2%. It was almost no change. New listing, we got 20.2% more new listing in December 2024 compared to December 2023. And this is very explanatory because October was a record month for selling, and November was a record month for selling. And sellers who was waiting for the better market and they were sitting on the fence, they decided to list their houses. Even it's December, right? December, we usually have a slower market. That's why we got 20% more new listings because of these guys. Days on the market. Because we still have a lot of inventory, it's taking a little bit more to sell it. We are up by 14.3%, and now it's taken 56 days to sell the property. Now let's look on the sales to new listing ratio. And now it's 72%. We down by 16% to compare to December 2023. 0 to 40, it's buyer's market. 40 to 60, it's a balance market, and 60 and up, it's a seller's market. Now we are seller's market, but again, every type of the property and different areas, they perform very different. Now we go to sales and average price by the major home types. And this is my favorite slide because it tells you more. It's obvious that condo market is different from freehold market, right? Now we can see, let's look at year-to-year change for detached homes. We have minus 0.3%. The price went down. And if you remember, last month in November, We had a very good month for detached properties. The price for detached and 416 area went up by 5.9%, despite the fact that usually in that area we have a more expensive houses, right? I think it's happened because we had many buyers who was sitting and waiting for the mortgage changes, right? And as soon as the central bank started to cut the rate, they saw the potential and demand was up. And in December, these guys who was in a rush to buy, they bought it. And December, it's usually our standard low market, and that's why there's not much demand, the price doesn't go up much. Better result we have for semi-detached in 416 area. The price went by 10.9%, and this is explained because it's more cheaper to buy semi-detached house in 416 area, and we still have a problem with affordability. 905 area for semi-detached, we have the same, like better result than for detached. The price went up by 2.4%. Townhouse in 905 went up for 4.7%. And as we know, the townhouses is more cheaper properties too. But look, in the townhouses in 416 area, what's happened here? You will ask me why it's down by 18.2%, right? I will explain it that in 416 area, recent constructions, it's usually stacked townhouses because land is more expensive and builders, they start to build up. It's usually stacked townhouses, and before it was more popular property like semi-detached houses and detached houses. And as we know, new constructions, they're usually more expensive, and we have affordability issues still. That's why sometimes cheaper to buy older semi-detached, even though it's with renovation, that new townhouse. That's why it went down by 18.2%, I think. If we look at the condo apartments, I say that condo apartments in December 2024 went down just by 1.4%, and it's much better because in November 2024 it went down by 7.5% compared to November 2023. I think we start to buy out the inventory, and when it's not too much competition, the price doesn't fall down and start to go up. And condo 416 area is up by 1.7%, and November 2024 it was down by 0.5%. Overall, we have a good improvements. It was little bit slower months, December to October and November last year. And to summarize everything, and we are beginning the new year 2025. I have a big hope for this year to be turning point for the real estate in GTA area, because central bank had 5 different cuts and the interest rate went from 5% to 3.25 from the central bank, and mortgage starting to be more affordable and buyers to get more active, and we start to sell out our inventory. It shows the positive sign for this 2025. Let's see how our 2025 will be, but I think it's gonna be a good year. For sure, it will be not like crazy hikes like we had in the COVID time, because it was not normal, but I am expecting the normal, the good real estate market. Have a good day and talk to you in a month for our next market update.